Welcome to my channel, Learn and Speak English. Most people spend their whole lives working for money, but never really learn about money. They follow the rules they were taught as children, go to school, get a job, save a little, and hope everything works out. But that's not how real financial freedom is created. Today we are going to explore 12 powerful rules that will teach you how money really works. These lessons are simple, easy to understand, and can change your life forever if you take them seriously. So, stay with me till the end, because money doesn't come to the smartest or the strongest. It comes to those who understand the rules. Money is a tool, not the goal. Money is a tool, not the goal. Many people grow up thinking that the ultimate goal in life is to become rich. They dream of having a big house, fancy cars, luxurious vacations, and lots of cash in the bank. This idea is everywhere in movies, on social media, and even in the conversations we hear around us. We are taught, directly or indirectly, that money equals happiness. People believe that if they had more money, all their problems would disappear. But the truth is, money is not the final goal. Money is simply a tool. Just like a hammer is used to build a house, or a car is used to take you to your destination. Money is meant to serve a purpose, not be the purpose itself. Think about it like this. Nobody falls in love with a hammer. You use it to create something useful. The hammer by itself is not valuable. What makes it powerful is how you use it. The same is true with money. On its own, money is just paper or numbers on a screen. Its true power comes when it is used for the right reasons to support your goals, improve your life, and help the people you love. If you make money your only goal, you may end up chasing it forever. You may work long hours, sacrifice your health, and damage your relationships. But even if you get that big paycheck, it may not bring the happiness you expected. That's because happiness doesn't come from money. It comes from meaning. Money can give you freedom to pursue your dreams, pay for education, or help your family. So instead of asking, how can I get more money? Start asking, what do I want to build with money? Save with a purpose. Spend with intention. Don't just collect money. Use it to create something bigger than yourself. When you understand this, you stop chasing money blindly and begin to take control. Remember this always. Money is not the destination. It's the vehicle and you are the driver. Learn before you earn. Rule 2. Learn before you earn. In today's fast-moving world, many people want success to happen overnight. They want to earn a lot of money quickly without putting in the time to understand how money actually works. They see others driving expensive cars or living in big houses and think, I want that too right now. But here's a powerful truth that most people ignore. If you earn before you learn, you will lose it all. Getting money is not the hard part. Keeping it and growing it is where the real challenge lies. All around the world, you will find stories of people who won the lottery or received a large amount of money from a business, sports contract, or inheritance. But just a few years later, they were broke. They lost everything. Why did that happen? It wasn't bad luck. It was because they didn't know what to do with the money. They didn't learn the basic rules of how money should be managed. They never developed the mindset or skills to handle wealth. As a result, the money came in and flowed out just as quickly. Money, when placed in untrained hands, disappears. That's why education must come before income. You need to build a strong foundation before the skyscraper. Think of your financial life like a tree. The deeper and stronger your roots, your knowledge, the taller your tree, your wealth can grow. But without deep roots, even the smallest storm can knock the tree down. In the same way, even a small financial emergency can destroy the life of someone who doesn't understand money. So what should you learn? You need to learn the basic language of money, how to save wisely, how to budget, how to invest, how taxes work, and how to avoid debt traps. These are the real tools of financial freedom. Start small. Read one book about money every few months. Watch videos on personal finance. Learn about how investing works, how to create a budget, or how to set financial goals. You don't need to become an expert overnight. Just take one step at a time. When the money does come, you will know exactly how to handle it. Always remember, knowledge is the real currency. The more you learn about money, the more powerful you become. So don't be in a hurry to earn. Be in a hurry to learn. Save like a poor man. Rule 3. Save like a poor man. Invest like a rich man. If you've ever heard the advice, save your money, you're not alone. It's one of the most common pieces of financial advice given to people around the world. And yes, saving money is important, but it's not enough. Most people are told to save, but very few are taught how to use those savings to build wealth. That's the difference between poor and rich thinking. Poor people often spend everything they earn. Middle-class people save what's left, but the truly rich, they invest what they save. That's the key. Let's break this down. Imagine you earn $100. A poor person may spend the full $100. They pay bills, buy food, maybe treat themselves to something small, and it's all gone by the end of the week. There's nothing left to grow. A rich-minded person, however, saves part of that $100, but they don't stop there. They take a portion of those savings and invest it in stocks, businesses, real estate, or education. Over time, that small investment grows and multiplies. That's how wealth is created, not just by saving, but by growing your savings. Think of saving like planting seeds. If you put seeds in your pocket, they will never become fruit. But if you place them in the soil, water them, and care for them, they will grow into trees that bear fruit for years to come. Your money is the same. Saving is like planting, but investing is like watering and nurturing the seeds. Without investing, your savings sit still. They don't grow, they don't work for you. And in fact, with inflation, their value slowly decreases over time. So how do you start? Start small. Even saving 10% of every dollar you earn can make a big difference over time. If you do this consistently, you build a habit. Over months and years, your savings grow. Then you can start investing part of those savings. Many people wait for the right time to invest, but that time never comes. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. Banks are good for keeping money safe, but they offer very low interest rates. To build real wealth, you need to learn how to invest beyond the bank. In the end, remember this. Save like someone who is hungry to survive, but invest like someone who plans to thrive. Saving gives you security. Investing gives you freedom. Understand the difference between assets and liabilities. Rule 4. Understand the difference between assets and liabilities. If there is one financial rule that separates the wealthy from everyone else, it is this: the ability to understand the difference between assets and liabilities. It sounds simple, but most people never truly learn this. They confuse wants with needs and liabilities with assets. As a result, they end up working harder, but never becoming wealthier. To break free from this trap, you must learn how to identify which things in your life are putting money into your pocket and which ones are silently taking it out. So, what exactly is an asset? An asset is anything that makes you money. It adds value to your life financially. An asset can generate cash flow, grow in value, or reduce your costs in the long term. Examples of real assets include a rental property that gives you monthly income, a business that makes a profit, stocks that pay dividends, or even a skill that increases your earning power. These things put money into your pocket, either now or in the future. Now let's look at liabilities. A liability is something that takes money out of your pocket. These are the things that cost you money regularly, even if they look good or feel important. A car, for example, is a common liability. It may help you get around, but it also comes with fuel costs, maintenance, insurance, and depreciation. It takes money out of your wallet every month. The same goes for expensive phones, designer clothes, or large homes that you don't rent out. They may look impressive, but financially they are costing you, not earning you. The problem is many people, especially those who are not financially educated, mistake liabilities for assets. They think that because they own something expensive, it means they are getting richer. But the truth is the opposite. If that item is draining your bank account instead of filling it, it is a liability, not an asset. Poor people often fill their lives with these purchases, thinking they are building wealth, when in fact they are building debt. Rich people focus on collecting assets. They use their money to buy things that will make them more money. The goal is not just to work for money, but to have your assets work for you. So, the next time you're about to make a big purchase, ask yourself, will this give me more money in the future or take money away? Your goal should be simple. Buy more assets. Minimize your liabilities. Assets feed you. Liabilities bleed you. Choose wisely. Work to learn. Rule 5. Work to learn, not just to earn. In today's world, most people work just to get by. They do their jobs because they need to pay the bills, support their families, and survive. While this is understandable, it's also a trap. If your only goal at work is to collect a paycheck, you're missing a much bigger opportunity, an opportunity that can change the entire course of your life. The smartest people, especially in the early years of their careers, understand this. Don't work just to earn. Work to learn, because what you learn today can multiply your income tomorrow. Many people say, I hate my job, or I'm only doing this for the money. And it's true. Some jobs are tough and boring. But the real question is not just what you're doing. It's what you're learning while doing it. Every job, even the lowest paying one, has something to teach you if you pay attention. Are you learning how to talk to people? How to manage your time? How to lead a team? How to sell a product? These are skills that don't just help you in your current role. They stay with you for life. Let's say you work at a small store. It may not pay much, but you're learning how to handle customers, solve problems quickly, and stay calm under pressure. These are priceless lessons. One day, you may open your own store or manage a team. Think of it like planting seeds when you work to learn your planting skills inside you. These skills grow over time and don't disappear like your salary does after you spend it. So don't make the mistake of chasing only the highest paying job. Look for the job that offers the most growth. Ask yourself, what can I learn here? Remember, money is temporary, but skills are forever. So, the next time you apply for a job, don't just ask, how much will I get paid? Ask instead, how much will I grow? Avoid lifestyle inflation. Rule 6. Avoid the trap of lifestyle inflation. Imagine this. You've worked hard, gotten a promotion, or landed a better paying job. Suddenly, your salary doubles. You feel excited, proud, and maybe even a little relieved. After all, you've made it, right? But now that you're earning more, what happens next? You buy a new car, upgrade your phone, move into a bigger apartment, shop at fancier stores, and start eating out more often. Slowly, your lifestyle rises to match your new income. And before you know it, you're spending almost every dollar you earn again. This is called lifestyle inflation. Now, lifestyle inflation is a silent killer of financial growth. It's when your expenses grow as fast or faster than your income. You tell yourself, I work hard, I deserve this. And while it's okay to enjoy some rewards, the danger lies in turning those rewards into regular habits. The bigger house comes with higher rent or a mortgage. The better car comes with more insurance, gas, and maintenance costs. The expensive dinners add up quickly. So even though your salary doubled, your savings didn't increase, your investments didn't grow, your financial life didn't improve. It just got fancier. The problem is, most people don't notice this trap until it's too late. They keep upgrading every time they earn more. No matter how high their income rises, they still feel stressed about bills and emergencies. Why? Because they built a lifestyle that depends on earning more and more just to survive. But smart people do something different. When their income increases, they don't immediately increase their spending. They continue living simply and use the extra money to save, invest, and build assets. They understand that wealth is about how much you keep and grow. Here's a simple truth. If you always spend what you earn, you will always be one step away from being broke. Whether you make $1,000 a month or $10,000 a month if you spend it all, your financial position doesn't improve. Living below your means doesn't mean living in poverty. It means making smart choices. It means asking, do I really need this before buying? And here's the best part. Living simply brings peace of mind. You stop worrying about keeping up with others. You gain freedom to take risks because you're not trapped by high expenses. So, the next time your income grows, pause before you upgrade your lifestyle. Ask yourself, how can I use this new income to grow, not just spend? Avoid the trap. Lifestyle inflation keeps you stuck. Smart living sets you free. Money flows to value. Rule 7: Money flows to value. One of the most important truths about money is that you don't get paid for your time. You get paid for the value you bring. Many people believe that working longer hours means earning more money. They think if I work 10 hours a day instead of 8, I will make more. But this is not always true. Your paycheck is not simply a measure of your time. It reflects how much value you create for others. To understand this, imagine you clean one house every day and get paid for each house cleaned. Your income depends entirely on how many houses you can clean yourself, directly trading your time for money. Now imagine you create a machine that cleans 1,000 houses a day. You no longer need to clean houses yourself. The machine does the work. Your income grows dramatically, not because you worked more hours, but because you created more value. This example highlights the difference between working hard and working smart. Working hard means exchanging your time for money, but working smart means building systems, tools, or solutions that multiply your efforts. This principle applies to any job or business. The more problems you solve for people, the more money you earn. If you help 10 people, you get paid by 10 people. But if your product or service helps 10,000 people, your income is much larger. To become valuable, start by asking yourself, what skills can I develop and what problems can I solve for others? Skills are your tools to provide value. The more useful your skills are, the more valuable you become. Robles are the challenges people want solved, the bigger the problem. When you fix, the more valuable your solution becomes. When you solve problems, people pay for your help because you improve their lives. You don't need to start a business to apply this rule. Even in a regular job, focusing on being valuable can increase your income and open new opportunities. In the end, money is attracted to value like a magnet. Learn new skills, help others, and always ask, how can I be more useful? Remember, value attracts money. Be valuable. Your circle affects your wallet. Rule 8: your circle affects your wallet. Have you ever heard the saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with? This idea is especially true when it comes to money and success. The people around you, your friends, family, co-workers, and acquaintances, have a huge influence on your financial habits, mindset, and ultimately your wealth. Your circle affects your wallet more than you might think. If you spend most of your time with 5 people who waste money, don't save, and don't think about their future, guess what happens? You are likely to become the 6th person who follows the same path. It's not because you want to be like them. It's because habits and thinking patterns are contagious. When you hear constant talk about buying the latest gadgets, spending on luxuries, or living paycheck to paycheck, you start to accept those ideas as normal. You stop believing that there is a better way to manage money or build wealth. On the other hand, if you surround yourself with people who focus on growth, investing, and financial education, your thinking will begin to change. You will start hearing conversations about saving, planning, and making smart decisions with money. Your mind will open to new possibilities. Money is like energy. When you're around people who waste it, that energy drains from you. When you are with people who build wealth, that energy lifts you up. That's why it is important to choose your circle wisely. Don't let people around you normalize bad financial habits. If you don't have people like that near you, don't worry. Read books about successful people. Join online groups where financial education is shared. Find mentors, even from books and videos. Your circle should challenge you to grow and encourage you to think bigger. In the end, your financial success is linked to the company you keep. Choose your friends and mentors carefully. Spend time with those who inspire you to be better. When you do, your wallet will thank you not just today, but for the rest of your life. Don't depend on one source of income. Rule 9: don't depend on one source of income. Most people live their financial lives relying on just one source of income, usually a single job. They go to work every day, earn a paycheck, and believe that this steady income will keep them safe and secure. But life is unpredictable. Companies downsize, industries change, health problems arise, or the economy slows down. When that one job disappears, many people suddenly find themselves without money and without a backup plan. This is a dangerous situation. Depending on only one source of income is like walking a tightrope without a safety net. Rich people think differently. They understand the importance of having multiple streams of income. Instead of relying on just one paycheck, they create many smaller sources that come from different places. This might include their job, a side business, rental properties, investments in stocks or bonds, income from websites or online businesses, royalties from books or music, and more. Each stream might not be huge on its own, but together they create a strong and steady flow of money. Why is this so important? Because when you have multiple streams of income, the risk of losing everything at once becomes much smaller. If one source dries up, like losing your job, your other incomes can still keep coming in. This gives you peace of mind and financial freedom. You don't have to panic or rush to find money. You have options. Starting multiple income streams does not mean quitting your job tomorrow. It means starting small and building over time. You might sell something online or start freelancing in a skill you have. Maybe you rent out a spare room or equipment you own. These small beginnings can grow. The goal is freedom. Freedom from fear, freedom from stress, and freedom to choose how you spend your time. It's important to remember that building these streams takes time and patience. Pick one idea, work on it consistently, and let it grow. Then move on to the next. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. This strategy protects you from the unexpected and gives you more chances to succeed. Remember, true wealth is not just about how much money you make. It's about how many ways money flows to you. Learn the power of delayed gratification. Rule 10. Learn the power of delayed gratification. One of the most difficult yet powerful lessons in managing money is learning the power of delayed gratification. This means resisting the urge to spend money immediately on small pleasures or instant rewards, and instead choosing to wait for a larger, more valuable benefit in the future. It's not easy because we live in a world full of distractions and temptations designed to make us want things right now. But those who master delayed gratification unlock a secret to lasting wealth and financial freedom. Imagine you have $1,000 in your hand. Your first thought might be to spend it on something exciting, new clothes, a gadget, or a nice dinner. These things give instant happiness. They satisfy your desire for comfort and fun. But what if you made a different choice? What if you decided to invest that $1,000 instead? By investing, you put your money to work, allowing it to grow over time through interest, dividends, or business profits. That $1,000 could become $2,000, $5,000, or even more years down the road. This choice, giving up a small pleasure now to gain a bigger reward later, is the essence of delayed gratification. It's a mental and emotional skill that separates people who stay stuck in financial struggles from those who build wealth. Most people want pleasure and rewards right away. They buy things they don't need, rack up debt, and live paycheck to paycheck. This short-term thinking leads to stress, lack of savings, and no financial security. Training your brain to wait and invest instead of spending immediately takes discipline. It feels uncomfortable at first, but over time it becomes easier. Each time you say no to impulse spending and yes to saving, you strengthen your money mindset. When you wait and plan your spending, you gain control over your emotions. You stop being a slave to desires. You become patient and focused on what truly matters. Small amounts saved regularly add up. A little money invested wisely grows exponentially thanks to compound interest. Delayed gratification is about choosing smarter happiness. You delay small pleasures so you can enjoy bigger rewards in the future. So next time you want to buy something for the moment, pause and ask yourself, will this bring me closer to my goals? Use money to buy time. Rule 11. Use money to buy time. If you ask most people what is more valuable than money, many might say things like health, happiness, or family. But a deeper truth connects all these times. Time is the most precious resource we have because it is limited and cannot be replaced. You can earn back money if you lose it, but once time is gone, it's gone forever. That's why one of the smartest financial moves you can make is learning how to use money to buy time. What does it mean to buy time? It means using your money to free yourself from tasks or obligations that consume your energy and attention, but don't add real value to your life. When you free your time, you can focus on what truly matters: your health, your family, your education, or growing a business. This is a powerful mindset shift. Instead of trying to do everything yourself, which can leave you tired, stressed, and stuck, you use your resources to make your life easier and more productive. Think about everyday chores like cleaning the house or managing bills. These tasks take time and energy. If you spend hours every week doing these things, that's time you cannot spend learning new skills or working on your goals. Now imagine hiring someone to help with cleaning or using online services to automate your bills. Suddenly, you save hours every week. That saved time is now yours to spend on bigger, more important things. Rich people understand this well. They hire experts or use technology to handle routine tasks. They buy back their time so they can focus on activities that generate more value. Of course, buying time does not mean spending money irresponsibly. It means making smart decisions about when your time is best spent. Many people feel guilty spending money on services, but time is more valuable than money. Spending money to free your time can lead to greater success. In summary, money can come and go, but time is precious and limited. Learn to protect your time like a treasure. Use money to buy back hours, days, or even weeks in your life. Focus your energy on what matters most, and don't get stuck doing tasks that drain you without giving back. When you manage your time wisely, you manage your life wisely. And that is the real path to wealth and freedom. Never stop learning about money. Rule 12. Never stop learning about money. The world around us is changing faster than ever before. Every day, new technologies emerge, new financial tools appear, and even new types of money, like cryptocurrencies, take shape. This rapid change means that the way we manage money today may not work the same way tomorrow. Because of this, one of the most important rules to build lasting wealth is to never stop learning about money. Many people think that once they understand the basics, how to save, budget, or invest, they're done. But learning about money is not a one-time event. It's a lifelong journey. The smartest and most successful people make learning about money a daily or weekly habit. They know that the more they understand about finance, economics, investing, and money management, the better their decisions become. And better decisions lead to a stronger financial future. Imagine the difference between someone who keeps learning and someone who stops. The person who continues to read one article about finance each month, watch educational videos, or listen to podcasts is always updating their knowledge. They learn about new investment opportunities, changes in tax laws, or smart budgeting techniques. On the other hand, the person who stops learning can easily fall behind. They may miss chances to grow their money or make costly mistakes because they don't understand the new rules or tools. Learning about money doesn't have to be difficult. Even small steps add up. Set a goal to read one article about money each month. Find a YouTube channel that teaches financial lessons. Join online groups where people share money tips. When you make learning about money a habit, you create a mindset of growth. You become more curious and better prepared to face financial challenges. Another great benefit is that it helps you avoid scams and bad financial advice. When you educate yourself regularly, you develop the skill to recognize what is real and what is fake. Also, the more you learn, the more confident you become. Confidence helps you make wise investments and reduces stress because you know you are in control. People who keep learning often become better savers and smarter investors. So start today. Make a plan to learn about money regularly. Read, watch, listen, and ask questions. Share what you learn with others. When you do this, you invest not only in your bank account, but in your mind. The most valuable asset you have in the end. Never stop. Learning about money is more than a rule. It's a way of life. It will pay you back with security, opportunity, and freedom for all the years to come. Final thoughts. Money doesn't change you. It reveals you. At the end of the day, money is not magic. It doesn't have the power to change your character or who you are inside. Instead, money is like a mirror. It reflects what is already inside you. If you are a generous person, money will give you the ability to be even more generous. You can help your family, donate to causes, and support others in ways you never could before. But if you are selfish, money will only make you more focused on yourself, taking more and giving less. The same goes for discipline. If you have strong habits and a careful mindset, money will grow in your hands. You'll save, invest, and build wealth steadily. But if you are careless or impatient, money tends to disappear quickly. It slips through your fingers on unnecessary expenses, debts, or bad decisions. This is why money itself is not good or bad. It simply reveals the true nature of the person who holds it. Because of this, chasing money alone is a mistake. When people focus only on earning more or having more, they often lose sight of what really matters: growth, knowledge, and discipline. These are the things that shape your relationship with money and determine your financial future. When you chase growth instead of money, you develop the skills and habits needed to manage wealth wisely. When you chase knowledge, you become smarter with your decisions. When you chase discipline, you build strong control over your spending and saving. Money will naturally follow you when you focus on these important things, and when money comes, you won't be confused or lost. You will know how to use it wisely. You'll be ready to make money work for you, not the other way around. This is the power of the 12 rules you've learned. Rules that most people ignore or forget. Now you're not just working for money, you are letting money work for you. This is the true secret to financial freedom and peace of mind. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to Fluent English with Radio for more motivational and easy English content. Improve your English. Improve your life. Thank you so much for watching and listening today. I hope you enjoyed these 12 powerful money rules and found them helpful for your English practice. Remember, improving your English takes time and patience. But every word you read and every sentence you listen to brings you closer to your goal. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to watch it again or practice speaking along with the content. Repeating and listening multiple times can really help you remember new vocabulary and improve your pronunciation. You can also try writing your own sentences or explaining these money rules in your own words. That's a great way to build confidence. Learning English through practical topics like money management is very effective. It not only helps you improve your language skills, but also teaches important life lessons that can benefit you every day. Keep believing in yourself and keep practicing every day. Small steps lead to big changes. Your hard work will pay off, just like following these money rules will pay off. Thank you again for spending your time learning English with me today. I'm proud of you for choosing to learn and grow. Keep practicing, stay motivated, and never give up on your dreams. English is a skill you can master, and I'm here to help you along the way. Have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye for now, and keep learning.